Well, welcome back to Brambleberry. Well, here is the chicken coop, which we're using as a run. Got a door on one end, chicken wire go around the side. Wonder what's in that other box.
Maybe it's the cover.
That's what I thought, but this looks like it's the cover here. It looks like a part list. That's the roof top for it. Sun cover, whatever you call it. I guess we gotta get that other box and see what's in it. Another parts list. Oh, these are all the connectors.
Those are kind of important.
Yeah, we might want these. So it looks like the way this works is you've got these poles with the little spring-loaded seals, and you put them in, pop them into those holes. Some wire in there. Oh, it does have wire.
That's good, not
I was
zip ties.
thinking it was zip ties. Bolts. I'm assuming that's for the gate. That's kind of cool that they have decent bags like this instead of all plastic. Oh, it does have some zip ties. I think you do both. From what I remember, you zip tie and then you wrap with wire too. We may put some metal wire on ours too. That's for the top, bungees to put the top on.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is all, if you can see down in there, gate hardware. There's a latch in there and all different kind of stuff. The rest of this is just all those connector pieces.
It's hurting.
Here's the instruction manual. 2 to 4 adults, apparently it takes. Use on flat ground. Hey, it's a good thing that we leveled out our ground a bit. That's what it looks like when it's done, presumably. Parts list. And step by step. Looks like the first step is to do the base. We got all the pieces laid out for the base. They're all numbered, which is helpful. You've got the longer pieces on the sides that are all the same. These are all the same here. And then these are a little bit shorter here. And then for the connectors, we've got corner connectors. So 4 of those. You've got these type of connectors out here that have a spot to hook in a support going up. And then we've got connectors to put on each end here that don't have a support going up. And that's presumably so we can have a door swing over the top of them. So now we just got to click them all into place. You want to do the honors?
That's a finger pincher.
Yeah, you just got to be careful of that. And then you just continue on doing the same thing all the way around till you get it together. Onward to step 2. And then we just continue on around putting those upward supports in. So we are on to step 4. And it looks like step 4, we're using part number 4 with some more connectors on top to make the roof supports for this thing. So to get those to fit in, if you push the sides, like wiggle around, it kind of lets them slip in as they should. There we are after step 3. Onward to step 4.
Maybe not.
Here's step 4. Now we're putting these connectors across here on the peak of the roof and on the sides. And there we are with more or less what is the frame. We are back trying to do some work on this chicken coop project. And today we're gonna try and get the door put on and get some chicken wire put on, depending on how hot we get, because it is a scorcher out today. Humidity is stupid. There's heat warnings, I think. So we're just gonna take it easy, get done what we can. And we're gonna start out here with where we left off, which is down to step 5. Ruthie girl, you gonna help? Oh, you're just in management, huh? Okay. All right, there is step 5. So we are building this part here, and then after that, depending on how it goes, we're onto this bit. First thing we're gonna do is start the process of making the frame that goes around the door. So you've got these long pieces and then a short piece for the top, and they got holes in them for the bolts to go through. So we're gonna take this and match it up to those holes. Maybe. There it is. Put our bolt through. And it's got a square piece on there which sets it in and keeps it from spinning. And then you put that on. I'm just gonna do this loosely because we have to slide it over that and tighten it. And then up here, this piece is gonna bolt on around the frame of the structure that's already there, so that holds the top corner in place. So you just do that on both ends. And then on the bottom, you have these same kind of fasteners like this that you put on the bottom to affix the bottom to the bottom brace over there on the structure that's already existing. So that's what we're gonna do now. That's like, yeah, that's all there is to it for this part. I'm just putting these on here loosely for now. Okay. There really any marks as to where to put that. So just leave it there for now.
Hey. Are you helping? What'd you find?
Probably going about this the worst way possible. So this came with a wrench, just so you know. It's a 12 and a 14 millimeter, but this is faster. Like I said, I don't really know how high or anything's supposed to go yet, but we're just gonna cinch it down a little bit. And then when we get the door built, we'll know better how to size it. And that pulls those together, it looks like. I kind of think we might need to dig that out some. It looked like it was kind of humped up right there with the dirt. The door itself is these longer ones and a couple of short ones, and it's the same kind of deal. It's these connectors. So, got your holes to put them through. And you can build it around it if you want. I'm just gonna put them on here so it's ready to go, and then slide them on and tighten it down. Maybe. There it goes.
Do you need another piece on there or just one?
Oh yeah. Does need two, doesn't it?
See, I'm helpful sometimes.
And then same thing on the other one. Okay. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but I'm putting that up pretty much flush with the top. There's our door. Alright, so now we're putting the door hinges on. So these are going to bolt onto the frame. And the bolts for this are bigger. They're the 14 millimeter, the other ones were 12. You guys squeezed that a bit, apparently.
And drop it.
To get that to bite. And I did this with the nuts all on the inside. I don't know if it matters, but it's the way my brain, the way my brain works. And that's got it down enough now to where my socket's not reaching it, so we'll probably have to tighten it up some more with the wrenches. This part's kind of a pain in the butt. Does it look like it's about equal between the bottom and the top?
Yes. Maybe it's just the coop not being level.
Yeah, that's probably part of that. Kind of misshapen. That's what I was saying about that bottom part there. I think is pushed up some. So we need to dig out from under that, I think. The door is up and swings, which is great. And now we got to put the latch on. It's got this U-bolt, goes around, and there's a little divot here. And then just put your nuts on there and tighten it up. And I would say you probably want to do them each a little bit at a time so that you keep it the same tension on both sides. There we are.
Hooray. That was lucky.
Lucky?
Yeah,
Why was it lucky?
because if we hadn't got that spacing right, the latch wouldn't work.
I think it just is what it is when you get together. Now we are on to step 6. So we take our chicken wire and you put it up and over each section, it looks like, and cut it off. And then on the ends, you put it across the end. We'll have to cut out around the door. And I'm gonna leave as much of that as I can. And it looks like they say, yeah, just cut around the opening part of the door so this stays where it hinges. The chicken wire stays there to prevent things from getting in. And then finally, there's the roof, which is just a kind of a cheap tarp. We'll see about that. We may get something better to put on there. And it looks like you get wire here to wrap around. There's also zip ties and stuff in there. We'll see how we do that. We may bulk it up a little bit. There's one little aggravation with this setup. These little buttons here hang up when you're trying to pull the cross, so you really need like somebody helping you to, one pulling and one keeping it from hanging up. So we started out with one at that corner, and then we came up and stretched it as good as we could. Found a row of these little whatever. What are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's a 6-sided? You're on the spot. What is it?
Well, 6 people sing as a sextet, so
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a shape with 6.
It's not a pentagon. That's 5. Octagon's 8.
Comment
Is a
below.
sextagon a thing? I don't think so. We'll have to look that one up. Anyway,
If I wanna look
so
at
Yeah, we better not look that up. So anyway, we made sure and that row is even with this bar away across. That way it's going to be, we hope, straight going across there. And we hope now that it reaches all the way down. Well, we got the chicken wire put up. We're not finished installing it all yet, but we at least got it all cut, got all the panels put up on there. I think it's looking pretty okay. It's just zip tied on right now, and we had to knock off for the day because it's too hot. Both of us are at our limit for the amount of work we can do in this stuff today. But so this end piece here, next time we work on it, we'll be cutting around the door here, and we still got some zip tying on this one to do. And we're not gonna just put zip ties on it. This kit did come with some wire, so I guess you just wrap wire through, go around the tubing and through the chicken wire to kind of secure everything down. And it needs more than the zip ties. There's been a few of them that have broken actually because we pulled them a little too tight, so I wouldn't trust that. I've also got some I guess it's galvanized wire, you know, for putting up fencing stuff, and I may come through and put some pieces of that in too, just to give it a little more security. And then, you know, we're gonna add on to this thing. But we've just about got this done or to the point of where the kit takes you, but we're gonna modify it and make it a little bit better for our purposes. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with this kit. It was easy to put up, so, well, easy. It's taken a while, but I would definitely say you need help. Don't plan on doing this yourself, and I'd give yourself a few days to do it, because it does take some time. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.